Fred here, welcome back to the Gear Obsession channel, and what I have here for you today is the Nitecore F1 Smart IMR lithium ion battery charger. Now this little guy is no ordinary charger. It serves two functions. It is dual function. This can charge many types of lithium ion batteries, but it can also switch roles and be used to charge USB devices like your cell phone, your e-cigarette, or other USB devices in a very compact, small, lightweight package. Before we go any further, I would like to fully disclose that GearBest did send me this charger for review. However, they did not pay me anything, and I will give you my honest opinion, the good and the bad, about this product. Here's the package that it came in. Now, I obviously had to take it out and test it, but that's what to expect if you do order this. It only cost $9.90 at GearBest. I went ahead and provided a link in the description box below. $9.90 with free shipping. Please use that link. It doesn't cost you any more money, but it does help my channel. Alright, and besides this charger, this little charger, like lightweight, I think it's like 1.6 ounces without the battery, you get these two little rubber straps, so when you put the battery in, if you're hiking or anything, or you're doing some serious stuff, you could put this around everything to hold everything nice and tight. And that's it. You don't get a cable, you don't get a battery, that's all you get. So let's talk about charging. I'm going to go ahead and plug in a USB into the input side of this, which is micro USB. Helps if I move some light there, and you can see it has an input. On this side it does have an output. That's what you use to have this charge other devices, but what we want to do first is charge a battery. So I'm going to go ahead and plug in this thing into a USB wall wart charger of any sort. You know, use what you normally use to charge your cell phone or whatnot, and now it's ready to charge any lithium ion battery. This thing can charge 26650s, 18650s, 17670s, 18490s, 17500s, 17335s, 16340s, rechargeable CR123s, 14500s, and 10440s. But they all have one thing in common, and that's lithium ions. This thing is also optimized to charge IMRs, which is a big plus for those of you who are into e-cigarettes. So if you're out there camping and you need the vape, you got this little charger here. You could take your 18650 in this example. You pop it in here. You can see it has a little spring-loaded contact. That's the minus. Plus is up here. Don't worry, it has reverse polarity protection if you put it in the wrong way. And you're charging. Now, there's three little LED indicators. It lets you know like 1/3, 2/3, and full. In this case, this battery is fully charged, so it's going to indicate a third. You know, it's almost charged, so it's doing a little bit of charging left over, but that's basically how it works. Let me give you another example. Here's a 14500, which is about the same size as a AA. However, you don't just stick any AA battery. It has to be lithium ion. So this is a little lithium ion battery. Pop it in there. You can see right there doing its thing, charging. So three little lights. That's what's going on. Now, let's say you're camping. One of the, oh, well, let me show you this. See this little rubber strap? You could take one of these rubber things and just put it around, and it can hold the battery, because you can see that it will fall out if you don't have that on there. So, great for camping. Now, let's say you're camping and you got to charge your battery here, because this could be used, you know, these 18650s are popular with flashlights and, again, e-cigarettes and other things. One of the things that you could do is you could get yourself one of these portable solar panels like this, and you can see how it just folds open, and on the back of this, once you open it up, you could plug this guy into, using a micro USB to USB cable, into one of the USB ports and have your solar panel hooked up to the charger, and then you can charge your batteries using your solar panel with this guy. So that's one of the big conveniences. Fortunately, GearBest does sell lots of different solar panels. So I went ahead and provided a link to like an 18-watt jobber that they get on sale for 43 bucks down in the description box below if you're interested. But they have a lot of different solar panels, so you could just search solar panel and check those out. So, alright, let's go ahead and try to actually charge something. What do we have here? I have a cell phone. Got a cell phone, and I need myself a charger, and we could go ahead and demonstrate how this can charge. Don't look at my notes. No cheating. Alright, so now what we're going to do is we're going to take the big USB guy right here and plug it into the output. So we'll go ahead and do that. And then we take the other end, whatever it may be, iPhone or cell phone or whatever, and just sort of plug it in like that. And next thing you know, you are charging. You can see that guy is charging right there. Now this is actually off. So let me find something else to charge that would be a little more interesting. How about a vaping device of some sort? Like, I have here one of these Stormtrooper Fire 4s. So we could go ahead and see if this charges. I'll go ahead and plug that in there, and we'll see if it actually charges. You can see, you could be charging a vaping device. Now, how many things can you charge using one of these things? It all depends on the battery. If you put a 3400 milliamp hour thing in there, you could probably charge this device once or twice. And then, of course, you could carry several of these 18650, so you could swap them out after it's done charging. So, it all matters, what size battery you put in this thing, and then what size battery of the thing that you're charging. Does that make any sense to you? So it's very flexible. You could carry just a couple of batteries, and then you could have a lot of flexibility. Don't forget to bring one of, a USB cable, because again, this doesn't include one. Now, taking a close look at this, it's made out of a nice polycarbonate fire retardant material. It's extremely lightweight, has gold-plated contacts. I mean, this is a quality unit for under $10. It's pretty amazing. It has, although it doesn't look like it's intelligent, it has all the intelligent circuitry in there with all the safety, so you don't have to worry about, if you put it in backwards, it has a reverse battery protection, overcharge protection, short circuit protection, overheating protection, and again, it has those 3 LED indicators. I'll let you take a look at that again if you missed it. Maybe it's on the other side. Yes, it is. So you can see it's very safe, very well built. Nitecore, I trust Nitecore. There are other companies that make these. Some of them I've never heard of. I don't like charging 18650 high power IMR batteries with a very cheap unknown product. Nitecore is providing this for a very cheap price, but you're getting that Nitecore quality, great build quality, and definitely worth trusting. I mean, hell, gold plated right there, and again, not impact resistant, but fire retardant and all those smart electronics. I don't know if there's anything really else to cover. This charger, when it's charging a device, can provide up to an amp. So if your device you're charging can do fast charging, I think it's like fast charging 2. It can do that because it can provide an amp on that output. As far as input, 5 volts, more than or equal to 500 milliamps, and then your output 4.2 volts, and again 1 amp. So pretty neat, and it says 5 volt plus or minus 1 via the USB and 1 amp out. There we go, out. So I'll go ahead and put one of these elastic jobs on there before we close things out, so you can just see how that looks. So if you're camping and you need to secure things, because let's say you decide to climb a freaking mountain for some weird reason. Look at that. So now it's secure. It's not going to come loose. Again, get this attached to the solar panel or whatever you want. You carry several batteries and you're all set. You don't have to rely on one unit with that internal battery that's not removable, and then when it's done, it's done. This one you could just swap the battery, and then it's like having another charger, but all you're doing is replacing the battery. So it really gives you a lot of flexibility. Anything else? I think that's really it without getting too redundant. All the specifications and information that I've gone over, maybe things that I missed, are in the description box below. So to sum things up, this is a perfect companion, especially if you got a solar panel, to make sure that while you're out in the outdoors there, you could keep your flashlights charged, you could keep your vaping mods, advanced personal vaporizers, charged, so you can enjoy the great outdoors with all the conveniences of home. Even though that's sometimes what you're trying to escape. But $9.90, it's like a little insurance policy. Keep things going. So, I recommend it. You know, if I had to criticize anything, they could have threw in the cable, but hell, for $9.90, that's being picky. And if you got a cell phone, you got yourself a cable with a USB on one side and a micro USB on the other. Or in the case of an iPhone output, then you're going to have that Apple thing, so you're going to have to get another one if you want to charge. You know what I'm talking about, because it has micro USB on the input. Alright, I recommend it. I recommend it a lot. Alright, well, thank you very much for joining me here at the Gear Obsession channel. I really do appreciate every friend, viewer, subscriber, and especially you. And it is what it is. And I hope you have a great day or evening or whatever time it is, wherever you are at. Take care. Bye.